There we go. Just turn this a little bit. Oh, it's not so good. Hi, I'm not gonna sit down here and cook. I have to stand up, so that's why I put the camera up a little bit. Hey, Angel. I'm gonna wait a little bit and let some more people come in. Can you hear me, Angel? Because I have my air condition on. Hey, Adrian. Hey, Triple Darkness. You're excited. I'm scared. Can you hear me? Okay. Okay, good. I'm going to give it like a couple minutes, let a few more people come in, and then I'm just going to get started. Oh, I better be really good, Adrian, because you know this food. Yeah. Okay, great. Do you guys hear the air condition? Because it's on. I got this new burner that I want to try out because I want to start cooking inside the studio, and it's really, really small in here. So, oh, there's my son. Hey. Um, yeah, it's small in here, so I didn't want it to get too hot, so I turned the air conditioner on. First time it's been on all summer because my son is here with me, and before that, I didn't have anybody to open the window for me. It was stuck. I don't. Oh, okay, good. Because it's loud. Yeah. I guess I could get started. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see my head, but I'm gonna stand up. Look, I was sitting on a crate. Oh, you can see me a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna heat up this pan. I should have turned it on already. That might take a while. This is the first time that I'm using this burner. I know I probably should have practiced with it already. I was gonna make dumplings to go with this too, but I ran out of time. So I said, you know what? I'll just make it, and then when I do the video eating it, I'll have the dumplings ready. I'll just tell you guys what I have in here already. And I'm making this dish because I was telling Slic from the Slic Nico twins that he was asking about recipes and he likes Jamaican food. So I said, oh well, why don't you make this? And I wrote down the recipe and I sent it to him and he didn't make it. So I said, you know what? Let me make it and show him how easy it is. And the hardest thing really is chopping up the vegetables. And I just have like 5 cloves of garlic, a large green pepper, and a large onion. And some people put tomatoes in it. I like tomatoes in it, so I also have tomatoes on the side there. But I'm going to let these cook down first before I put the tomatoes in. And I have some regular vegetable oil. Well, it's canola oil. And I use canola oil when I'm cooking because it has a high heat point. You can, you can heat it up and nothing happens to the oil. Now, I've cooked with olive oil most of my life. And I just recently found out that olive oil has a low heat point and it gets a little toxic when you cook with it. So, I don't know. I've never seen anybody get sick, but I said, you know what? I got enough things wrong with me already, so I'm not going to tempt the fates. I think this is hot enough to go in. Wait. No, it actually isn't. I guess this takes a while. I didn't spend a lot of money on it, so yeah. Hey, DOD and Ziggy Eats. Oh, my glasses on. Oh, hey, Rose. That's my real foodie. That's my friend Tiffany Chanel. Hey, Tiffany. Did you see the keto taco shells that I made for you? It was my breakfast. Oh no, today I put it up today. Taco Tuesday. I did breakfast tacos, and I made those with you in mind because it was a keto breakfast, and I thought you would enjoy that. Um, but yeah, let's see. Oh, it's still not hot. I'm sorry, guys. I should have heated it up before, but I'll show you the Ackee. Oh, let me stop a minute. Fine. Hold on a second. I have to get tissue. Something got in my eye. It's probably sweat. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, and it's hot. Got that just in time. So I'm just gonna throw these in there and let them cook down. Yeah, I'll let you guys see the Ackee again. This is actually a fruit, but it's not sweet and it's very, very delicate. So I put this in at the end because I don't want to mix it around too much and have it get all broken up. I mean, you'd still be able to taste it, but it won't look as pretty. So, oh, I thought I brought my glasses with me. Trying to read the chat. Okay, Tiffany. Yeah, check it out. Definitely check it out. You're gonna like it. Let me just get something to stir this up with. Smells so good already. I love garlic and onions. The smell of that cooking. I'm actually going to add a little salt to it now because that actually helps the water come out of the vegetables and it gets a little softer quicker. Now, Adrian, I put curry powder in mine because I just really, really like curry, the combination of spices. When do you make this at all? And if you do you put curry in it? I should have turned my air conditioner on a lot sooner too. Goodness, it's hot in here. You guys might not see me use this thing again until the winter for a nice cool fall day. Oh, okay. Yeah, I put black pepper in it also. I love black pepper. I actually like white pepper better than black pepper, but I rarely see it in the store. Well, I never see it in my neighborhood, and I don't drive. I haven't been taking public transportation, so I guess I could order it. Order everything else. How many people did the that Brussels sprouts challenge? I love Brussels sprouts, and I was thinking of doing it. I know it's a little old already, but I'm still thinking of doing it. Now, do you put tomato in yours, Adrian? Um, hmm. Yeah, the onions are starting to wilt down a little bit more. Hope it doesn't take too long. I like tomato in mine. Has anybody else had this before? What did I do with my glasses? I'm gonna throw my tomatoes in now. Give them time to get a little saucy. No, I know Chris from Caribbean Pot, he doesn't put tomatoes in his. Uh, oh, okay. I don't know, I like the taste of tomato. It's not too strong, but I just think it, I don't know, I just like it. Some people do, some people don't. So it's optional. Oh, that's quite enough. I forgot that thing, it didn't have the little sprinkle cap on it. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, you're still here. Thank goodness. I don't know. I know the weather's bad. That could be why. My internet's fine. Well, it could just be this computer. I don't know. But it's cooking down nicely. I'm kind of glad I didn't have the dumplings cooking in here while I'm doing this because it is kind of hot. Onions aren't quite ready, but I'm going to taste one. Oh, I can barely taste the curry. That's good. Can't taste the salt at all. And it needs more pepper. My hand's all sweaty. Oh, it smells so good in here. Anybody else come in? I can barely see. And I should have gotten my glass. Oh, Wendy, hi. I didn't see you come in. I got your message, Wendy. A little bit more. And just so the flavors can marry, I'm gonna put this in now. Now, one thing, I remember the first time I made this, I didn't rinse the ackee. And it tasted like, like the can, like a tin can. It was terrible. Terrible. There. Yeah, you have to be very gentle when you're mixing it together because it'll break up. And then it won't be pretty. So I'm gonna put a top on this actually and let it cook down a little bit, maybe cook a little faster, and move this over. Maybe I could chat with you guys. It's my little crate. So I put my chair on the outside. And I still can't see. I thought I would be. Oh, hey, Ken. Thanks for stopping by. Hi, Jazzy. Positive Pusher. Hello. Oh, people really came by. Ken, did you get to see what I was cooking up in here? Yeah. So this is good. And really, I'm not hungry at all because after I had, the taco I actually cooked yesterday. This morning I had an egg and cheese and My son wanted to eat the leftover potato salad from last night. So we had an egg and cheese sandwich with potato salad. And then he wanted a smoothie. And I'm like, a smoothie is what you have instead of a meal, not in addition to a meal. So, of course, I made the smoothie. And I am stuck. I'm probably not going to eat again today. I'm sure he'll want to eat. But yeah, I probably won't really get to this until tomorrow. So that's that for that. Yeah, it's terrible. You smell it? That's funny. Yeah. Aw, thanks. Cool. Yeah, I was afraid a lot of people were just going to leave because of my internet. I think it's this computer because I find myself having to reconnect a lot, and it's just on here. I always keep my phone connected to my Wi-Fi so nothing happens to my phone. My iPad is good. It's just that it's just this computer. I don't know, maybe it's too weak. I need to get another one. Get what? Yeah, I'll try that. Yeah. This is what do you call those? Not little tykes. What is that other that other toy maker? Yeah, that's where I got this computer from. Actually, it was a gift. Which it came in handy though because my iPad, I mean my what do you call it? My MacBook just died a couple months ago. So I was kind of glad that I had this. What's cooking? Oh, hey, it's Ackee and Salt Fish. It's Jamaica's national dish. And I'm going to get up so I can pull it. I sat on the end of the crate and it broke. Oh no, it was standing on something. Yeah, it's Jamaica's national dish. Yarny zebra. And that's what's cooking up here. I'll give you a close look. It's smelling good. Now, do you put anything different in yours, Adrian? My hair catch on fire. Like anything additional that maybe I left out? And do you use garlic? Because I put garlic in everything. I love garlic. Is he still in here? Maybe he left. Oh well. Yeah. Let's stir it up a little more. Hey, oh, speaking in the chat is my very, very good friend, Big Murph. He and I, we went to junior high school together. I've known him since I was like, younger and little. I'm not gonna say how many years ago that was, but if you want to hear good music, he has the best morning show. It's Classic Soul 1075.com. You can just tune into there, and he's on from I think 8 to 12, if I'm not mistaken. Wait. I really need to get my glasses. Because I can't see. But yeah, the music is really, really good. And if you want, it's like old school music, R&B, and if you want to just chill out to that, Monday through Friday, he's on, and yeah, it's great. it's a good time over there. And if you sign in to Facebook, there's a Facebook page, Classic Soul 1075.com family, I think it is. And you sign up, you can actually hear people or see people chatting while you're listening to him on the radio. And it's fun. It's like one big happy family. And yeah, I've known him a long time, and he's really, really good people. And I'm so happy that he decided to stop by. You know, as full as I am, it's like I just really want to taste a little. Put a little in a bowl and just eat it, just to get the flavor. You know, I do have to taste it again just to make sure that the seasoning is right. I'll have a pepper this time. Oh, hot. Well, let me put it in the bowl. Mmm. Mmm. And if Tiffany's in here, this is another keto dish. Because I don't think that Ackee is high in carbs. I have to look it up and see. But it's definitely vegan. You know, if anybody's vegan in here, a little dish that you could add to, oh, I taste the pepper now. It's good. A little dish that you could add to your repertoire. I like to do a little something different every now and then. You can eat this over rice, but my son can't have rice. He has something called cubital tunnel. He's a sax player. And you know what? I got to get my glasses. Just hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was saying my son has cubital tunnel, and it's sort of like carpal tunnel. But carpal tunnel is, you know, your wrist and part of your arm, and his goes all the way up to his elbow. And they also call it saxophone elbow. So there's a lot of things that he can't eat because it will, I don't know, I guess it constricts the arteries. I don't know, but rice is one of the things that he can't eat. And so I was going to do the dumplings to go with it. And I probably still will, just not right now. It is very expensive, Adrian. It's very expensive. That one can cost me $10 in the supermarket. I think once I bought it online, and I think I paid $8. But yeah, in my local supermarket, they charge $10. Sorry about that. Yeah, this can cook down a little bit more. It could use a little salt, but I'm not going to put it. We don't need the salt. And there's more than enough in there. It's not bland. Yeah, me too. Oh, Adrian, you're not going to believe what I forgot to do. the star of the dish, the saltfish. I haven't even boiled yet. So that's another thing you guys are going to see in the video. I can't believe I did that. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. I was in such a tizzy trying to make sure that everything was right. Ugh. I might not even keep this up to look at. Oh my goodness. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start boiling it now. I know you guys are not going to stay until, but you only have to boil it for like 20 minutes or so, and most of the salt comes out. So hold on one second. Oh, can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that. Yeah, that looks just about done. So I'm going to take this, move it over here. Let's take this out. I'll be back with this. We're going to chat for a bit. Wow. I cannot believe I did that. Yeah, I was in such a hurry trying to get, and then I'm tasting it. And I'm like, it's missing something, but I don't want to put any salt. I don't want to put any more salt. It was missing the darn saltfish. I can't believe I did that. That is crazy. Well, I took that out because I only have one top for the frying pan and my big pan, my big pot, and I use the big pot to boil the saltfish so that it would have lots of water, get the salt out. So I took the top off the Ackee, and then I put it on the big pot to help it boil a little faster. So that'll be good, and it'll ensure that I'm on for an hour because this went pretty quickly. Oh, that's funny. That is so funny. Yeah, I need to do that. Crazy. Right, let me put my glasses back on. So how are you guys doing today? Happy Tuesday. And of course, this is not close enough. Okay, we're going to get a little real. And I am going to lower this since I'm not cooking right now. And we can get up close and personal. So I can read the chat. There we go. Yeah, I should do a prep checklist. We got the spaghetti. That's funny. That is so funny. Yeah. Wow. Can't believe I did that. That's never happened before. Well, not in a live anyway, because I don't do lives, but I'm gonna try and do lives like maybe 2 or 3 times a week. And doing it like this, cooking is actually a lot easier for me because I could talk about the food and talk about what I'm doing. It's like I went live a few times and I mean I talked about stuff, but I found myself talking and talking and talking. And then I'm wondering, am I repeating myself? Because I had notes and I couldn't tell, and I wasn't because I went back and I watched the live later. But yeah, it was just a little weird for me just sitting and talking about stuff. So yeah, wow, I still can't believe I did that. Oh, you did? How come you didn't tell me? Oh, I love meatballs. I did you know what I want to do? You know those burgers that I had? Um I want to do meatballs with that. Like they sell the meat in a package and I want to do meatballs with that. But like the kind of meatballs that I used to do with the breadcrumbs and the, like that kind. I want to do that. I've never done that before. So yeah, cooking. I love cooking. I love to cook. But it's a lot different cooking live than it is, just being in your kitchen and cooking. It's You don't make those kinds of mistakes. But it's funny. And I guess too, I kind of forgot because I was a little upset because I couldn't do the dumplings because I was running out of time to prep everything. But now I actually could have done the dumplings, but whatever. You'll see them in the video. Yeah, and I know my son. Oh, I don't really talk about that too much because I think, well, Tiffany was here earlier and I sent her my book. But she has a little girl and you always hear her little girl in the background and she's getting into things and it kind of reminds me of the book. So I sent it to her because, sometimes things like that are a little frustrating and you just need to be able to laugh. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I did write a book. It's based on my life and the kinds of things that my kids got into and like the unconventional way that I dealt with a lot of stuff. And yeah, everybody has different parenting styles. Mine was just a little crazy, but it's okay. I was telling somebody a story today that I'll probably put in the sequel. So I have another book that I wrote about pregnancy, but I haven't edited it yet. And somebody just did a cover for me. So I'm going to hurry up and edit that so I can get that out. But I want to do a sequel to the first book about my kids because I have a million crazy stories about my kids. And somebody posted something online and it had to do with a kid throwing his hand. Oh, I know what it was. They were in, and maybe some of you have seen it. They were shopping in like a Home Depot. And you know how they have those toilets? So I guess the kid was potty trained. So he actually was sitting on the toilet, doing his do. And it was like, what do you do? Do you, pull him up and, whatever? Or do you just act like you don't know him? And it reminded me of the time when I was shopping with my youngest daughter. And I think I was pregnant with my son at the time. If I wasn't, he was little, like newborn. And she decided she asked me, could she have something? And we just got in the store. And one thing that I always did, you're not going to get something as soon as we get in the store. I have to see how you behave in the store. And then if you deserve it, you can have it. So we got in the store. She asked me for something. And I was like, no. This little girl threw herself on the floor. I literally stepped over her and kept going. And she was so shocked. She like was looking at me. I'm like, wait, what just happened here? You know. So yeah, little things like that. But she never did that again because she knew she wasn't going to get a reaction out of me. I would just leave her there. She was so bad, nobody would snatch her up. No, I had an eye on her, but yeah, just things like that. That's good. That story is definitely going to go in the next book. Yeah. Is my internet good? Yeah. Oh, let me check and see if the water's boiling. It should be. And then I'll just wait 10 minutes from now if it is. Oh, so hard getting up off that little crate. It's hot and it's almost boiling. It has a little bubble. So I'm going to wait another 15 minutes and then I'm going to put it in and let it all cook together. Yeah, exactly, Jazzy. Like, bye. Have fun down there. Ah, that's so funny. Yeah, that's the kind of mom I was. Yeah. And my son, oh my goodness, this little boy, I would have to make a deal with him because he was the worst one out of the three. They just got progressively worse. And I would make a deal because he always wanted, candy or whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, I just have to stop in this little store and buy something. And if you behave while we're in the store, because he hardly ever did, when we get out of the store, you can have the M&Ms, let's say. This day, I was looking for one of the most common things in the world, a white blouse. So it didn't take long at all. And he got in the store and he started acting up, making noise, hopping around, and I didn't say a word because it's like, okay, guess you didn't want those M&Ms. So we get out of the store and he's like going towards the little kiosk that has the chips and the candy and whatever. And he's like, Mama, can I have the M&Ms? And I was like, did you behave in the store? And he's like, but I want the M&Ms. I'm like, did you behave in the... Sorry, not today. Maybe we could try it again tomorrow. Now, I had gone into Port Authority. I was living in Hoboken at the time. And it's a short ride, but, the buses weren't that regular in the middle of the day. So we had to stand and wait for the bus for a while. And this kid was screaming bloody murder. People were like going into their pocketbook, offering him candy. Would you like? I'm like, no, he can't have that. Do you want a piece of cup? Nope, he can't have that. Sorry. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to just apologize because he's going to be screaming like this until we get off the bus. I'm going to apologize to you if it's bothering you because it's not bothering me. And I'm not giving in. I don't give in. I never give in. I don't even know why he used to perform like that because I never gave in. But it didn't matter. It didn't matter. He would always carry on for like 45 minutes to an hour. And I just like suffered through it. It's like, oh, I got used to it after a while. And eventually he behaved. How did I like it in Hoboken? I liked it back then. Ooh. You know what store is like that, Jazzy? There's a store called Dillon's. Have you ever been to Dillon's? They have all the candy in the world. And then some of them, the really big ones, They have ice cream, and they make sundaes, and they make shakes, and they make ice cream sodas, and they make egg creams. They make everything, and plus they have every kind of candy you could think of. But I know what store you're thinking about. In fact, I think it is a Dillon's, but it's a little one. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if that was there when he was little. He's 22 now, so I don't know. But I do know that store. Yeah. Um, no, it wasn't that one though. It was one of those newspaper kiosks that had the "Hey in Q's World, how you doing, Q? Thanks for stopping by." Um, yeah, he screamed all the way home till we got off the bus. People were mad at me. I didn't care. Yeah, I'm glad you caught me live too. I'm cooking. You wouldn't be able to tell that, but I had to like take things off of. In fact, let me just turn this little one on that's away from me, and then that way, when I throw the saltfish in, I forgot the main ingredient, or one of the main ingredients, the second most important ingredient in the dish that I was making, and so I have to take a little extra time to get that together. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. Yeah, but yeah, there's a lot of stories that I'll have to go in that next book. But I really want to get the pregnancy one out. That book, I'll tell you a little bit about it. It's about all the things that you go through when you're pregnant that nobody tells you about. And there's a lot of things that nobody tells you about. And you're like, I remember my first kid, I was like, is this normal? I'm not even going to mention any of the stuff now, but yeah, we learn what happens when you make a mistake. Oh, you got to go? Oh, all right. Maybe I'll talk to you later on in the week. I did good except for the selfish. Well, thanks a lot. No. Yeah. The next time I'll have it more together, and I will have a prep list. I have to treat it like I'm packing for a vacation. But I'm one of those people that makes a list and stacks everything up and crosses it out after I put it in the bag. When I go on vacation, I don't forget anything. Yeah. But yeah, so I still can't believe I did that. But yeah, the pregnancy book, it's gonna be a funny one. Because there are things that, most of the stuff that happens to you that you don't know about is really not funny. But, when you think back on it, you can kind of laugh. And yeah. But if any of my daughters wind up having children, and or even my son, if he gets married, and I'm going to make sure that I tell them, because I'm one of those people, I like to know. I don't want any surprises about anything. I hate surprises, whether they're good or bad. I don't like surprises. It's like, I just don't surprise me. I'm one of those people. So yeah, I'm going to tell whoever is around me in my life that gets pregnant. I'm going to tell them every little thing that can happen, because you need to know. Remember my first obstetrician, he used to tell me, you ask too many questions. You ask too many. I'm like, look, I don't want any surprises. I've had enough already. Yeah. Oh, you always forget. You got to do a list. You do a list, Jazzy. You make your list. You think of every possible thing. And you don't start like the week before. You got to start way in advance of the list. And then as you get the things together, you don't put them in the bag. Fold them up. You put them in place. And you just have them stacked up somewhere. And then as you put them in the bag, you cross them up because you have that. Yeah. Oh no, I know you're supposed to ask questions, but I used to ask him things that even he didn't have the answer to. You know, he's like, "Well, I really don't know because each case is different." And no, and I would say to him, well, there's this one particular thing that happens to me that was somebody should have told me about because it's very common. And I was like, I asked him, well, why didn't you tell me about this? Why didn't you think to tell me that this could happen? And he's like, I can't think of everything. Lots of things happen. And it's true, lots of things do happen, but there's certain things you just know you shouldn't let people be surprised by stuff like that. Yeah. Clothes or socks, yeah, but you gotta no. Socks, underwear, all I mean, that's how detailed I get down to the. Always extra socks, always extra underwear, always extra tops. The pants you could, if you're not messy or your kids aren't messy, well, no, kids are always messy. You always pack a million extra things for them, but you can wear the same pants and have different tops, and yeah. But okay, are you still in here? I don't know, but there's another girl that I know that I met through Kent. She's the same way. She's worse than me. Oh my goodness. Her name is Finesse. She packs so much stuff. She has everything. I think at that time I was wearing my hair out and it was curly, so I didn't really care if it got wet. She brought an extra shower cap for me. She's like, because your hair is thick. Your hair is not going to go in that in the hotel shower cap. So look, here, this is for you. I brought one for you too. So funny. Yeah. That's another thing we do in the Classic Soul group. We go on vacations and stuff together, and it is so much fun. We went. Oh yeah, that used to be. It might still be. Yeah, it was a shampoo and conditioner. Yeah, they might still have that. But yeah, it's unusual, an unusual name. What was I gonna say? I was talking about going away. Oh yeah, when we went down to Atlanta a couple years ago. We were supposed to go again this year, but then things happened. But I think we must have rolled into Atlanta like 40 deep. Can you imagine traveling with a big group of people like that? It was crazy fun, crazy fun. So much fun we had. Yeah. Is anybody in the New York area? I don't know. I don't bump into a lot of people from New York in these YouTube streets. You used to use VO5? I saw that in the store, and I remember they had a little jingle with VO5 too, but I don't think I ever used it. I don't think I ever used it. What did we use? My mother used to get do you remember Fuller brushes? You guys aren't as old as me, so you probably don't. Anyway, there was this line of products, and they had shampoo, and they had brushes, and they like the natural bristle brushes, and just a bunch of stuff for your hair. And my mother used to get the Fuller products, and I remember they had this golden. This shampoo was. I should look and see if they are still around because they did have some good. I'm sure it wasn't cheap, so I'm probably not going to buy it. But they had some really good stuff. And that shampoo, it was like gold and thick. And it came in a bottle, like an industrial looking bottle. It wasn't, fancy shape or anything like that. And that was some good stuff. Yeah. My mother was good because she had a lot of hair. I had a lot of hair. But yeah, she only had one girl. I had two. I used to call them big heads. Slic! Hey! You're not going to believe it. I forgot one of the main ingredients. Oh, has it been 15 minutes? No, it hasn't. Almost 15 minutes now. So I'm actually letting that cook on my stove. I have a burner here, but it takes a long time to heat up. So I put it on the stove. So you really didn't miss anything, even though you are late. You didn't miss anything. We're still going strong. What was I talking about? Something about the shampoo. I don't know. Don't remember. That's not good. I was gonna look up to see if they still made the Fuller shampoo. Well, they had Fuller hair products, hair care. Oh, they still have. Oh yeah, they still make those bad boys, and now they're in. No, products for Fuller hair. Yeah, they still do make it, but why are they listing fructose? Oh no, they mean Fuller like that. No, I don't think they make them anymore. That was some good stuff. No, you didn't miss the food. I cooked down the vegetables and I put the ackee in, and I forgot and left the saltfish in the refrigerator. I hadn't boiled the salt out of it yet. So that's what we're doing now. And then I'm gonna bring everything back, and you could look and see how pretty it is. But it was really easy, Slic. It was really easy. And I'll just explain to you a little bit what I did. Before I came on live, I chopped up my onions, my pepper, my garlic, and I sliced up some tomatoes. Some people use tomatoes, some people don't. I like tomato in mine. So everything was all chopped up, and that's the hardest part, chopping up those things. But it's really an easy dish to make. And then you just put a little bit of oil in the pan. You throw your vegetables in. You let them cook down. You throw your ackee in. You toss it gently, very gently, because it's very delicate and it breaks. And then you're supposed to already have your saltfish boiled down and unsalted mostly and flaked up, and then you just throw it in the pan and you cook it. And it's really fast. It's not a hard dish. It looks complicated, but excuse me, but you can do it. I know you can do it. So Shanzina, hey, how are you? Thanks for coming in. I'm gonna go get the fish now because I'm sure it's ready. I'm sitting on a crate. Oh my gosh. I had to move my chair out. Why? Why did I move that chair? Oh, because I was standing up. That's what it was. So I'll be right back. There. Oh, I'm gonna put this back up here now. There. See, this is what it looks like, Slic. And then I have my fish here. I'm gonna flake it up with a spoon because it's hot. And you flake it up before you put it in because you don't want to break up the ackee. It's very delicate. Yeah. There. Now, I put tomatoes in mine. I think I said this already. Some people don't. But I like tomatoes. I'm going to let that cook with the top on so that it doesn't dry out. And there you have it. I'll just let you look at it. Ackee and Salt Fish. Maybe I should put that up with my thumbnail. Yeah. So that was it. Really, really easy. In fact, I'm going to bring my computer back down because I kind of like being close and personal to you guys. Ugh. I was telling everybody I moved my chair out of the studio because I was standing up to cook the food. So that's a little bit too close. You don't want to see all of that face. So no, you didn't miss the food. That was the food. And it's good. And I'm going to actually do a video eating it because I was running out of time and I didn't. Divine Wisdom, hi. I was running out of time and I didn't get a chance to put everything together to make the dumplings. So when you see this again, it's going to be with dumplings because my son can't eat rice. So Slic, do you think you could do this? Are you still in here? Go away. Unless you want to come and show your beautiful hair.
No.
You don't? I know you're not hungry. Yeah. Oh, it smells so good. I might taste some now. I'm going to do that. And I think I'm going to turn this off because it should be good now. I'm just gonna take a little bit. It smells so good. I'll let you guys see it. Oh yeah, it's been a while since I've had dumplings too, Jazzy. I love them too. Mmm. Mmm. It's good. I like it with tomatoes. I don't know. This is good. Oh my goodness. Sorry. I'll let you see it. Right, in the front of my face there. Mm. It's gonna be good tomorrow. I'm trying not to let my son eat it up tonight because I can't have another full meal today. I'm still stuffed from breakfast. Mm. Yeah. So, what kind of things would you guys like to see me make? Because this was fun. I had a lot of fun today. Aside from the little slip up when I forgot to the fish. Does anybody have something that they wanna see made? I mean, if you can't think of anything now, you could always hit me up on IG. Mm, that's good. Is it rude of me to say, because I'm always saying something's good, and I'm like, people might not want to hear that. But when things are not quite right, I say that too. So it's not like I'm saying everything to make us good, because sometimes I slip up because I like to do things a little unconventional here. But when it's good, that and that, oh my goodness, I haven't had this in so long. Yeah, that's gonna be good, especially tomorrow with those dumplings. I might make the dumplings tonight and then put them in and let all those flavors get in with the dumplings and have that tomorrow. Maybe I'll have it for breakfast because people eat this for breakfast too. Maybe I'll have it for breakfast. Yeah. Mmm. The Ackee Salt Fish, Jazzy. Oh, made an omelet waffle. What is that? Like you put egg in the waffle maker? Tell me more. That sounds interesting. I'm gonna Google that omelet waffle because that sounds like something I might like, and that also sounds like it's keto. So I like finding things. So I don't know much about keto, so I like finding things that I know she'll be able to make. What is it called? An omelet waffle. Did anybody do my waffle challenge? Now that I have you in here, that was a good challenge, but I don't think anybody did it. Oh yeah, omelet waffle is a thing. Yeah, he used the waffle maker. Oh, and where you like? You gotta see. Oh, you just like mix everything in the egg and put it in the waffle maker. That looks good. I'm going to do that. Thank you, Jazzy. That'll be my next live cooking thing. That's going to be a quick one, though, because it doesn't take waffles that long to cook. But maybe I could do all the prepping, of whatever it is that I'm going to throw in there. Maybe I could do that on the live. What about a seafood omelet waffle? That sounds good. Oh my goodness, that sounds so good. I've never seen this before. Thank you. Broccoli, cheese, and peppers. That sounds good. Yeah. And was it like a little, how waffles, they get a little crispy on the outside? Hey, Miss Lovely One Rodriguez. How are you today? So yeah, was it crispy on the outside? Because I love crispy and crunchy things. I don't know. It's like hearing it and tasting it. It's like appeals to more than one sense. Yeah. Cool. That sounds good. Thanks, Jazzy. Well, I'm going to show you this one more time. Ooh, I burnt myself. There we go. Yeah. I can't wait to eat that. And my youngest daughter is going to be so jealous because she loves that dish. Oh. Do you have a waffle maker, Miss Lovely? Because if you do, then you can have a waffle and you could do my five topping loaded waffle challenge. Please, somebody do the challenge. Oh, oh well. Anyway, look it up. See if you want to do it. No one's done it yet. I think the time is running out to do it because it was gonna. Oh, this might get you interested. There were going to be 2 winners, and the prize was going to be 24 watch time hours, and you could either do it the fastest or you could be the one that's the most creative with the toppings. So it's either or, and you get 24 watch time hours. I mean, it's not a lot, but oh, you broke it. That's why you haven't had a waffle in a long time. Yeah, sometimes I forget I have one, but I love waffles. Oh my goodness. I love putting strange things on top of them. Ooh. I don't eat chicken, but stuffed chicken with asparagus. I love asparagus. Maybe I could stuff a fish. Yeah. I used to stuff a snapper with crab meat. I used to make this really good crab meat stuffing, but I recently developed an allergy to I ate shrimp. My allergist says I shouldn't eat any shellfish, so I'm thinking that I can't eat crab anymore either. But I could probably. Oh, somebody told me, and I'm going to try this too. Somebody told me that you can make jackfruit taste like crab meat. So I'm going to look up a recipe for that, and I could stuff my snapper with baked crab meat. That sounds good. What's the 5 toppings? Oh, you get to decide. Okay, I'll tell you what I put on mine. I put blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, mango. The mango was a little different because it really didn't fit in flavor wise, but it was still good. Um, and Coco Lopez and cream cheese. I use 6 toppings actually, but you only have to use 5. You can't have. You can put butter and regular syrup on your waffle, but it doesn't count as a topping. It has to be something that's different. But you can put anything you want. Let's see. Yeah, you could do mixed berries, whipped cream. Yeah, you could put whipped cream. Yep. Yeah, whatever you like. It's a good challenge. I mean, I've done a couple of those weird food challenges, and they're okay, but no. I like when I just love to eat delicious things, and yeah. I told this one girl, what is her name? She's from Brazil, and I noticed that she was asking a lot of people to do her challenge, and it was the wrap your fruit challenge. I told her I would do that. So I guess I'll have to do it because I said I would. But you wrap it. It was 2 fruit that you like and two that I gotta remember her name. 2 fruits that you liked and 2 fruits that you didn't care for. Um, and you have to wrap it in cotton candy. Now I'm not crazy about the wrapping things in cotton candy because that just doesn't taste good to me. But I told her I would do it because I felt bad. I thought nobody, but everybody's doing that challenge every time I turn around. So, but I said I would do it, so I'll probably end up doing it. Yeah. Oh, the pickle. I was going to do the pickle and peanut butter. Nobody challenged me, but that doesn't sound like it would taste bad. And the pickle and mayonnaise doesn't sound like it tastes bad either. But to eat a whole pickle smothered I might get a little sick behind that. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, but you should, yeah. If you could, or, if you could find a big frozen waffle. It's not really fair to do little waffles if other people are doing big ones. I did a big one because I used my waffle maker. But if you could find a bigger size, like, size like that waffle, you can use frozen and just put the 5 toppings on. That'll work. Yeah. So yeah, people, please do my waffle challenge. Yeah, that pickle with mayo. I like pickles and I like mayo, but that just sounds like an upset stomach. Yeah. And nobody challenged me. People don't really challenge me to do things. And that's kind of good. I guess I don't look like the type of person that would, I don't know what that person looks like, but I'm not too crazy. Just a little bit. Not too. Anyway, I'm going to let you people go. And I want to thank you once again for stopping by. And yeah, if you want to, hit me up on IG about something that you want to see me do, I'm definitely going to do that waffle omelet. I'm definitely going to do that. Big boys, we don't have that in New York. Yeah, get a waffle iron because sometimes they're really cheap. I know I buy everything cheap. I don't pay a lot of money for I used to pay a lot of money for appliances, but you know what? They break just like the cheap ones do. So, and then I get really upset. I paid that Dr. Ian's the blender. I think I paid $150 for that blender. And I know they have blenders that are more expensive than that, But that thing broke so quick. And then after I threw it away, I remembered that it had a lifetime warranty. But you still don't want to go through that. I bought a little cheapy Black and Decker blender for $35, and I love it. I love it. So I don't spend a lot of money on appliances anymore. Oh, they have it in New York, but it's called something else. Hmm, I gotta look that up. I'm the queen of Google. This girl, my friend, her mom is something like, she's in her 80s, and we were sitting down and we were talking, and she was telling me about, I'll just Google it. And I'm like, oh, you use Google? She's like, yeah. She goes, with YouTube and Google, there is no excuse to be ignorant about anything. She cracked me up. I'm like, and in the meantime, my dad, when he was alive, it's like he would not touch a computer. He used to say, they see everything you do with those computers. And he was right. He was right, but I was like, you know what? But I'm not doing anything. They can see what I do. Yeah, big boys. New York. And that should tell me. Oh, wait a second. It looks like they do have a big boy in New York. Where is it? I got my glasses on. Yeah, learn something new every day. I don't know. I don't know if that's New York City or New York State. I'm in the city. Oh, it's a Japanese company. Yeah, I don't. Oh, they do. They have it in New York City. Or maybe that's Long Island. No, they have one on 14th Street. I'm definitely gonna. I mean, I probably can't eat anything. I'll be able to eat something because even I could even find something to eat at IHOP. I just can't have the waffles or the pancakes because I have celiac disease, so everything that I have to have is like gluten free. Yeah, no, they do. They have one on 14th Street in Manhattan, and they have one in Queens. So I never go to Queens, and they have one in Long Island. I said that like Long Island at Long Island. I'm not from Long Island, but yeah, I've never seen a Big Boys. That must be new. The one in Manhattan, that must be new because I'm on 14th Street all the time. From all the way from the westmost point to the most east point, and I have never, never, never seen a Big Boys. But I'll make it a point to stop by just to see what they have and see if they have anything that I can eat. Thanks a lot for that. Cool. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna sign out. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to count your blessings, be a blessing to somebody else, and be kind to yourself. I'll see you guys next week. I'm not going to do this again this week. I want to make sure that I'm prepared, but I'll see you next week. Take it easy.